I was in the moment, so I understood everything that was going on. There was some surprises, I can say that, but me being in that moment.
Hours after Omaha celebrated hometown boxing champ Bud Crawford's accomplishments with a parade, he's pulled over by Omaha police, setting off a social media firestorm.
Terence "Bud" Crawford has finally broken his silence about a shocking run-in with police that took place just hours after his victory parade in Omaha. The newly crowned undisputed super middleweight king detailed how the stop escalated and claimed he has video proof showing officers went way overboard in what should have been a routine situation.
Stepping out, seatbelt.
Step out.
I'm opening the door.
I'm opening the door. Right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out.
Can I hold my phone?
That was wild. I was behind the wheel, completely sober, and there was zero problem with the stop. We cooperated from the jump, but then they drew guns on us? That made no sense. It felt like they were trying to ruin our moment for no reason at all, Crawford explained.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, really.
You've never drank or smoked, right?
I don't do none of that.
That's crazy.
So I'm just real chill.
The champ also revealed that he spoke directly with Mayor Ewing, himself a former cop, after the ordeal. According to Crawford, officials promised that an internal investigation would start right away. That's why he's holding back some of his evidence, for now, until justice is served.
When everything that was going on, when it was happening, it was like everything just slowed down to me at that.
We've got the video, but I'll release it once they finish their review. Things like this deserve consequences. The only reason this even made headlines is because I'm a public figure. Meanwhile, everyday people go through this with no spotlight on them. After the interview, Crawford flipped the tone on Instagram, celebrating his birthday with the post, "They say 38 is old, but I tell them I'm aging like fine wine." Chapter 38 underway.
38. 38. It's a blessing. Hey, listen, I appreciate all y'all for coming out, celebrating with me, from the parade to the park.
Interestingly, Bud's head of security, Qasim Shabazz, gave even more details than Crawford himself. One cop came to my window, another went to Bud's. "I know the drill," Shabazz said. Police told KV News that when Crawford leaned down for his license and registration, they spotted a firearm by his feet. According to Mayor John Ewing Jr., Crawford was then asked to step out, which he did, before being cuffed while the investigation continued.
This is what they was doing. Crawford, like I'm saying, anybody that's being held and down and disrespected wants to prove everybody wrong. If you're a real champion, you know what I'm saying? And then they're holding it back from you. They're seemingly...
Everyone else in the car was also ordered out at gunpoint and handcuffed. Officers later confirmed finding 2 guns inside the vehicle but admitted they were legally owned. Still, Shabazz disputed the official story, saying Bud never reached for any paperwork. He already told them he didn't have his license on him. He left everything at home. So there was no reason for him to be reaching for anything, Shabazz said. Shabazz added that both he and Crawford were carrying legally and declared their firearms as required under Nebraska law. But according to him, that's when things spun out of control. Bud told the officers, "I've got a firearm too," and suddenly the cop lost it, yelling, "Hands up! Get out! Don't reach," despite there never being a gun in sight. "We honestly thought we were gonna die, man," Shabazz recalled. In the end, Crawford was hit with a reckless driving charge, even though Shabazz insists they were only stopped for speeding.
I'm just saying, it's just like they doing Crawford like they did us the whole time. They don't want you to have nothing and they don't want to give you nothing. That's why they burned down Tulsa. That's why they burned down every other black community. They don't want you to have and they don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to be with you and they don't want to see you.
Bud later challenged the stop itself. "Well, how do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar? I've even got the officer on video admitting he didn't have radar." Shabazz confirmed the clip exists, though it hasn't been released publicly. Once word spread, Mayor Ewing jumped in. "Myself and my chief of staff, Tom Warren, reached out to Mr. Crawford, and he made it clear he wanted us to conduct an investigation," Ewing stated.
"Hey yo, that's embarrassing by Omaha law enforcement that you will arrest, held on gunpoint, Terence "Bud" Crawford after having a parade in Omaha, after receiving the keys to the city? Hey, yo, that cop gotta be some hater, bro. Hey, yo, that's like...
Ewing then called Police Chief Todd Schmadra, who approved an internal affairs probe. He also said bodycam footage will play a big role. Our job isn't to speculate. Our job is to find the facts and be transparent with the public every step of the way, Ewing emphasized. When asked for an interview, Omaha police declined, sticking to a written statement. The investigation is still underway.
Crawford, the current 168-pound undisputed champion, being pulled over at Blick Point in his own city. Now, the police have said that this was reckless driving, something like that. The police chieftain made a statement. The man, Terence Crawford.
Ewing later posted on Facebook, "I understand how serious this was, and how it highlights the need for trust between law enforcement and our community. Chief Schmadra has committed to a full review, and I want it thorough and transparent. Honestly, my heart sank when I heard how this great day ended."
The NYPD holding Derek Jeter on gunpoint and arresting him after the Yankee championship parade in New York City, bro. It doesn't make sense. It wouldn't even happen, bro. It wouldn't even happen. So this cop got to be some hater, bro. He must be hating on Terence Crawford.
He continued, "Omaha must remember this as a positive day, even as we search for answers. At the same time, we must ensure every resident feels respected and safe here." Crawford had just unified the super middleweight division by defeating Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas, becoming the first male boxer in history to unify 3 divisions. Now 42-0 with 31 knockouts, the champ was celebrated with a parade downtown and a birthday bash at a nearby venue, just hours before the stop.
He is the pride of North Omaha, our hometown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the pound-for-pound champ, Terence "Bud" Crawford!
Hey! I'm gonna say that for tonight.
But all of that was overshadowed when Omaha police ordered Crawford out of his vehicle at gunpoint during the early Sunday stop. This dramatic turn came right after he had been parading his brand new $188,000 gold ring belt through his hometown streets, his prize from the Canelo victory.
I'm just reflecting on all my accomplishments at my mama's house. That's where all my belts at.
That belt is more than just hardware. It's a symbol of one of the biggest wins in boxing history. Crawford moved up 2 weight classes and put on a flawless masterclass, neutralizing every weapon Canelo had. He proved his speed and precision carried into the higher division, cementing his status as one of the sport's all-time greats. The celebrations were packed with names like Claressa Shields, Shakur Stevenson, and his coaches Red, Bomack, and Davis. And even though he wasn't there in person, Eminem sent a powerful message.
Now I'll bring our mayor back up to present gifts.
I would like to have the honor of presenting you with the key to the city of Omaha.
Let's go, Bud!
In his video message, Eminem told Crawford, "Bud, what's up? Champ, congratulations. Man, you did it. I'm so proud of you. You used all my tricks to beat Canelo just like I showed you. You went in there and got it done. Unbelievable, bro. All jokes aside, GOAT stuff. Congratulations. Champ, so well deserved. Salute." And that's where we'll leave it for now. For the latest updates, highlights, and stories from the world of boxing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you never miss a drop. Until next time, peace out.